I made Rana Ianna into a D&D character. She is a Demon Queen raid boss from an MMORPG, and I found some ways to make her into the badass demon you all want her to be. She's rough, cold, and is probably disgusted by you.
Ugh, God, you're pathetic. Don't you feel any shame?
But I managed to find the perfect D&D combinations. As usual, around level 30 is the cap, and any and all obtainable 3.5 books are acceptable, and the rule of cool is a must. You're probably thinking that there is no way we could find a race that would fit her, and don't you dare say tiefling. Everyone and their grandma is a tiefling, and Rana deserves something a bit more unique. What is it, you ask? A buluzal. They are basically the equivalent to heavy infantry in the demon realm. Melee specialists who delight in rending flesh and spilling blood. But since Rana is a demon queen, she is the pinnacle of such creatures. She gains 10 natural armor, is large-sized, has acid, cold, and fire resistance 10, damage reduction 10, cold iron good, and on top of it all, she has spell resistance 20. Now her racial abilities, she gains spell-like abilities, such as Greater Teleport, Command at Will, See Invisibility, and Telekinesis. The others are Blood Frenzy, Powerful Charge, Wield Oversized Weapons, and Summon Tenari. These are all typical of powerful demons, but with her classes, she will be set apart from all the others. We want 7 levels of Sorcerer with a couple of variant add-ons, such as Metamagic Specialist and Domain Access to Retribution. The vengeance she has felt has given her the power she needs to seek out and destroy the weak, and or make her enemies submit to her overwhelming power. Next is 10 levels of Fiend Binder. This is a prestige class that allows her to bind a demon or fiend, as in the name, force them to do her bidding. The class abilities are Bind Fiend, Call Forth Tormented Soul, Gift of the Archfiend, Double Command, Archfiend's Favor, and Summon Fiends. Each of these abilities make Rana a deadly demoness. For her feats, she gains Demon Mastery, True Speak Focus, Extract Demonic Essence, Demonic Skin, Precognitive Visions, Maximize Spell-like Ability, Mage Slayer, Pierce Magical Protection, Transdimensional Spell, and Explosive Spell Metamagic. She is a woman of great magical capabilities, and is able to bend her spells to her needs, and some of these feats increase her demoness powers as well. Speaking of which, I can also tell you which spells she might have. First one could be Abyssal Army. This spell allows her to magically summon an army of demons. Evil Glare is a pretty neat spell she can use, just simply glancing at someone to stop them in their tracks, temporarily paralyzing them in fear of what is to come next. Vulnerability is a wonderful spell that weakens her enemies considerably. And another cool one is called Guess, otherwise known as Quest. She can send a pathetic individual to do a meaningless task as she laughs at their incompetence. Truly a wonderful spell she could use for her amusement. Now, we need to figure out what type of magical equipment she would have, and after looking around, I found some that I think would befit a lord such as herself. For her casting prowess, I think Robe of the Archmagi is definitely a must. Boots of Levitation, so she can look cool while ordering her minions around. The Gloves of Flame will have some benefits to any spells she uses with fire. Finally, Ring of Spell Turning. This useful item can automatically reflect 9 levels worth of spells 3 times per day, which could be extremely useful in intense magical battles. So we did some investigating and found out she is most likely chaotic neutral or chaotic good. Rana has some decent stats, she has some low dexterity and needs some high charisma for sorcerer and demon binder class, plus high intelligence for all those skill points. She has 195 HP with an AC of 21 without armor or spells. Her saves are mediocre at base level, but there is lots of room for improvement with equipment. But there is a lot this Demon Queen can do, and we can continue to imagine the epic spells or different abilities she might secretly have. Maybe there are some we don't know about.
I'm just gonna go to this area. Maybe it'll help my self-esteem.
But that is how you too can make Rana Ianna into a D&D character. If you guys want to see more VTubers transformed, hit the like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next one.